Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, click that little red button below, and if you'd like to be notified of my posts, click the bell. It'll send you a notification as soon as I post. Okay, so I'm following this story of a 16-year-old girl that was pushed off of a bridge 60 feet below into water. When she hit the water, she broke her ribs, she punctured her lungs, and, nearly could have died, actually. Had she have landed wrong, she probably would have accidentally killed her friend. So this girl has now come forth to do an interview on ABC News. So I'm following this. The parents of the girl who were pushed want to see the girl who pushed her be charged. It's kind of a devastating little situation, and the video has gone pretty wildly viral, as ABC News will say. And that's true. It's just got like millions of views because it's such a scary situation that it almost just happened accidentally. Her friend didn't necessarily have enough courage to sort of jump off of the bridge, and her other friend made a bad decision and pushed her. Because she wasn't ready for that push, though, was how she had landed sort of face down into the water. Absolutely terrifying. I can't imagine what she must have felt like coming out of the water. So I'm just sharing this story because it's so fresh and there's so much there that with it being an accident, this has happened even in Canada where there's been accidental shootings that have happened with kids. This accidentally sort of happened, but now this girl, Taylor Smith, is looking to be charged and might spend some time behind bars for pushing her friend Jordan Holgerson. So I'd love to know what your thoughts are on. I'm going to share the video clip with you folks. Let me know if you think there was something malicious there, or if you think that it was just sort of an accident and friends trying to have fun. And, Jordan was a little bit scared to sort of leap, and her friend Taylor decided to give her a little push. So it seems very innocent, but I'd love to know your thoughts. Please put that into the comments section, guys. I would really love to hear from you. And yeah, just stay safe out there, because you never know what situation you might be in when something bad might happen. So just be aware of what's happening around you, and stay safe out there, folks. So thanks for watching, but I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.
Are exclusive with the young woman who pushed her friend off that bridge in Washington State, sending her friend plunging 60 feet into the water below. And today she could find out if she'll face charges. We're going to hear from her. We're going to hear her side of the story in just a moment. But first, ABC's Gio Benitez is here with the latest. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, Michael. Good morning. We all saw that video. It went wildly viral. The 16-year-old girl pushed off the bridge, the fall making her break 4 ribs, both lungs punctured, and now she thinks the friend who pushed her should spend time behind bars.
3, no, I won't go in 2.
This morning, prosecutors are trying to decide whether charges should be filed against 18-year-old Taylor Smith, suspected of pushing her friend Jordan Holgerson off a bridge in Washington State. That terrifying incident caught on video, sending shockwaves across social media. Slamming into the water 60 feet below. Doctors say Holgerson is lucky to be alive, suffering broken ribs and punctured lungs.
I saw one of my friends jumping off the bridge, and I was thinking to myself, like, I want to do that.
Speaking from the hospital shortly after the fall, Holgerson describes how she says her friend came to shove her off that bridge.
She was counting down, but I didn't think of anything of it. And I was like, no, like, don't count down. Like, I won't go if you count down. I'm not ready. And then she pushed me.
Police say Smith has cooperated fully with the investigation, which is now in the hands of the Clark County Prosecutor's Office. This coming after a heartfelt plea from the victim's mother, demanding Smith take responsibility.
This is not okay. She could have killed my daughter.
Holgerson herself now says she wants Smith, who had been her good friend, to sit in jail and think about what she did. And the prosecutor's office tells us they have not made a decision on whether Smith should be charged, but that decision may come sometime today. Michael?
Thank you, Gio. And joining us now for an exclusive interview is Taylor Smith. And Taylor, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And, we've all seen the video and here, and we just saw the video in that piece. And the big question is, everyone's asking, why did you push Jordan?
She wanted to jump and she was scared, and she had asked me to give her a push, and I didn't think about the consequences. I thought she would be fine.
So she asked you to give her a push off the
Yes.
bridge because she didn't want to jump.
Yes. Well, she wanted to jump. She just was scared she wouldn't be able to.
And she ended up in the hospital. She had punctured lungs. She had broken ribs.
Yes.
Were you surprised that she was hurt?
I was, but then again, I was with her when she came out of the water, and I knew something was wrong, so it wasn't that big of a surprise, I guess.
And you two have been best friends for years.
We were pretty close, yes.
But now she says she wants you to sit in jail.
Yeah.
Does that surprise you that she said that?
It's surprising. It's a little shocking, but it's understandable. She's probably going through a lot of confusion.
But initially when it happened, you reached out to her at the hospital. You actually went to the hospital.
I went to the hospital.
And what happened there?
I got asked to leave. I wasn't allowed to see her, so I had left and went home.
And have you had any communication with her since this all happened?
We've talked on Snapchat a few times, a few text messages. I've apologized several times, but I have not been able to see her in person.
And what was her response to your apology?
It's changed quite a bit. At the beginning, she was very, you're fine, I know you didn't mean to hurt me. And then now she just doesn't answer.
Radio silence.
Yes.
And do you think you two can ever be friends again someday?
I hope so. I really do. I love that girl. I hope so. It's up to her. The ball's in her court.
The ball's in her court.
Yeah.
And what do you chalk this up to? This was no malicious intent on your part?
I never intended to hurt her, ever, nor would I intend to hurt anyone. I'm really sorry it turned out that way, but I just pray that she heals and gets better.
All right, friends trying to have some fun and ended up going the wrong way.
It just went south fast.
And how surprising is it for you to see her change from it's okay to radio silence?
I wouldn't say it's surprising. I'd say that I have no idea what it's like to be in her place, getting talked to by different people, and her feelings change. But I just hope for the best, I guess.
You're potentially facing charges, so how do you feel about that?
It's scary. I mean, I accept whatever the prosecutor thinks is best for me, considering I caused not only bodily harm, but emotional trauma as well. But I just hope for the best, and I'll accept whatever the prosecutor, I guess, gives me.
I guess at the end of the day, you just hope your friend is okay.
Yeah,
Taylor,
for sure.
Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate it. David?
And we hope the same, that her friend's going to be okay and make a full recovery.
Absolutely. And everybody's learned from it.